So, you know, you have the proper stuff in a Chaos 7 or Chaos 8 set of gear, you're going to do far more damage than someone in a Chaos 10 set of gear with the wrong stuff. You know? It's all about the mods and shards. 100%. That is the game. I don't know how we haven't had any real bad stuck mob problems on this lane, because that wall is way too close. Well, I mean, you re-roll the mods is how everybody gets their 10 of 10 mods. It's rare that you're going to find the mod you want and have the gold, but you grind reroll tokens, and as you're grinding reroll tokens, you are also earning gold, and you also are getting any 10 of 10 mods. So if it's a 10 of 10 mod that drops that you don't need, then you sell it, and you get even more gold. Shit. Where the mana, y'all? Where the mana? Just ping the ground. That is not the place. Did somebody drop the mana in the water? Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. That's still not all the mana. Where were we? That lane's done. No, we were down here. I don't have a price on it yet. I'm waiting for offers. Nobody knows what it's worth, so I'm not going to just pick a price and sell it. I'll either be getting ripped off or ripping someone off. So until a price gets generated, I'm only taking offers. I'm not, you know, I mean, I don't want to get ripped off, and I don't want to rip anybody else off. So it's kind of a double deal sort of thing. Go 2 railguns again this time. Offer of 27 gold still stands. Noted. Okay, noted. What kind of cheese you talking, Odinson? I mean, you throw grilled cheese out there with like that processed American singles, and that's a big nope. But you know, if you're gonna bring in some quality Swiss or something, then we can talk, you know? Thanks for following there, Valyrian. Any tips to get more damage? Yeah, get the right shards and the right mods you need. 100% of the game. Start off with getting the shards you need, and then once you get those and you start pushing up, then you get to start working on mods. Am I American? I'm American now, yeah. I was born in Northern Ireland. I'm a dual citizen. Thanks for subscribing there, Hydra. Welcome, welcome. I just have videos. There's a bunch of stuff. You join my Discord server, there's tons of written guides linked in the helpful links section. Any way to speed up farming? Well, you don't farm the mods, you farm the reroll tokens. Yeah, you play with alts. Or, you know, like Cake said, it's a free-to-play game. That's the monetization. You grind it. Oh, for shards, the same thing. You play with, well, you just grind it for shards, you spend your defender medals on them is the easiest way. Or you bust out your credit card. But grind, it's the only time you should ever go down and ever play a lower tier difficulty, though, is when you're looking for shards of a specific tier. But grind the shards. While you're grinding the shards, you're earning the defender medals, and then you can buy shards with your defender medals. It's not, I mean, it's meant to be a long, miserable, painful grind. Because the more miserable and the more painful it is, the more likely people are just to buy them with real money. So that's the free-to-play hook. One of the free-to-play hooks. Oh, that's kind of up to you. Just minimize the shards. If you don't have them gilded, then just minimize the number of defenses you're using. Or don't use any and get an alt. And an alt is obviously the smartest thing to do. And then you just reset. You have your alt carry you through whatever you need to do, and then you reset again. And I mean, some resets in that situation you can have is done in as little as like 3 maps. Well, I'm in all max chaos 10 stuff with mostly gilded shards, so I don't really do any tutorials on that, but if you Google it, you will pretty easily find the answer to that, Nico. It's allowed for you to run 1 extra account. It's not allowed for you to do any more than that, but I don't think I will ever do a video on how to do it, just because it's still gray area and I'd rather just stay away from that. I mean, if enough people want me to do it, then I'll do it, but I didn't realize I hit 9,000 Ascension for the... I think that'll be the 5th time? Maybe the 6th? The 5th or 6th time I've hit 9,000 Ascension? Archangel and grinding out the infested. Very nice, very nice. I think you want to hear, you guys want to hear my ultimate DD1 shame? The ultimate shamefulness. Are you ready for a cake? Are you ready? I never made an adept. Not on the core AFK? Well, because I'm the builder. I'm the one that's supposed to do everything while everyone else is on the core AFK. I use you know, I use an apprentice for my builders. But I do have like 3, I think I got 3 or 4 of those experience orbs, so I could easily make one and correct my shameful behavior. Whoever looks like it's the most fun to you, Hydra. After the EV2, it just doesn't really matter too much. You can make anything work after the EV2. Yeah, if you play on console, your best bet is to join, like the chat groups, or Xbox got rid of their clubs, right? Or whatever Xbox equivalent is. If you're a PC player, then Discord is kind of a no-brainer. But besides like the core player base, most people do come and go in DD2. Engineer is super fun. Good builder can be a very powerful DPS here if you set it up right too. So you definitely got some options there with the old Engie. Yeah, DD2 appeals to lots of people. It's got the casual nature and the difficulty's a lot lower with a million things in the game to do. So there's an unlimited list of things to do and very little difficulty in comparison. So you get a massive amount of game time out of a free-to-play game. Maybe. I mean, it's free to play and they make money every time they release one. So you would think. But they haven't. I mean, since this one just launched, it won't be anytime soon. You know, you'd have to give them time to work on it. We wouldn't even hear about something like that for 6 months if there was another one coming. But it would make sense to me. Every time they launch a hero, they get a spike in monetization, you know? And there's a whole lot of them, base heroes that they have to work with from the MOBA still. I mean, this character, they got massive changes into it, but this is from the MOBA, you know? Well, they said there's no more Chaos difficulties coming. Chaos 10's the top. I mean, out of those three, I personally would get the Engineer, but don't go by what I say, and don't go by what anybody else tells you. You look at those and see which one you think looks like the most fun, and that's the one you should get. Don't let anyone tell you what to get. It's your hard-earned Defender medals or money to spend, you know, spend it the way you want to spend it. You're not going to get a huge value, more one out of the other. It's all about your enjoyment. The one I wish they would have brought is that ball and chain. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with all the MOBA characters. I think I actually have an image of them.